All right, guys. We've missed some filming from here, there, and everywhere, just because of transition. It's Matt and I, Samuel and I, Billy, as some of the locals call him. We've really kind of been working out our cadence and our rhythm as these trips go on. As we have these trips, you know, Sam and I will be a lot more efficient on doing this and a lot more accurate on doing this. So we are wrapping up this trip. This is our final seminar here in England, and it has been an unbelievable, amazing journey. The reception that we've gotten across this country, the love that we've gotten across this country, because we've been here and we've actually been helping some athletes here, but now really coming over here after not being here for 6 years, and interacting with so many families and hearing all the stories of people really appreciating what we do, and you know, it's just amazing. So we're here in Southampton, actually where it all started for us. This was the first place we visited when we came here to London. An amazing woman by the name of Bev Guyman brought us in. Hope we can do her belief in us. She's recently passed away, and hope we can do her belief in us justice by being able to serve this country that I know she has so much passion to do so as well. So thank you guys for following this journey. Thank you guys for believing in what we do. No doubt about it. You'll come to this episode, and then maybe there'll be an episode after where we put it all together in one big episode. So, you know, just really appreciate what you guys have done. And I just ask you, be intentional. Be intentional with everything that you do. If you are a garbage man, if you're a teacher, if you're a coach, if you're a bus driver, if you're a taxi driver, be intentional with what you do. Whatever it is, be intentional and give it everything you got. We'll keep giving you guys everything we have until our next trip, or until we bring Samuel to the States. I love each and every one of you guys. You guys mean the world to me. It does my heart an unbelievable amount of good to sit here and come to you guys the way we do, and that's the raw and uncut. I promise tonight, you will get a recap tonight of this seminar. You'll probably even get a recap of the trip. Thank you guys. Hey guys, just wrapped up our trip here in England. It's been a special trip. We started out flight in from Kentucky into Chicago, Chicago into London. We then hired a car. We drove from London down to Brussels. Was in Brussels for 3 days. Got up 3 a.m., drove 12 straight hours into Leeds, got there, took a shower, checked in, and did a 2-hour seminar that evening. Got up the next day, had an amazing meeting, of which I can't give you the details yet. The next day, did a seminar in Nottingham. The next day, did a seminar in Leicester. Met an amazing man named Chutney Ivy there in Leicester. If you are ever there in Leicester and you want to stop in and get some absolute entertainment and the best curry you can find, go see Chutney Ivy. Then we went into, from there we went to Leicester, we went into London. Oh, actually went over to Colchester. Went to Colchester, yeah. Colchester, went to Colchester, down into London. The next day, drove to Bristol, 2.5, 3 hours, drove back from Bristol. The next day, we went up to Ipswich, 3-hour drive, 3-hour back. The next day, we did an 1.5-hour train ride to Oakland's, 1.5-hour train ride back. The next day, we were in Barnet, did one there, got up, drove to Canterbury, did a seminar in Canterbury, drove all through the night last night after an amazing Chinese meal and some amazing karaoke. Then got in late last night into Southampton, stayed the night here in Southampton, and now we're done. In the morning, Matt and I will get up, we will fly out. We have a flight into St. John's, then we have a flight into Halifax, we have an 8-hour layover in Halifax, so we're gonna get a hotel room and try to get a little bit of sleep. Then we have a flight at 5 o'clock in the morning into Toronto. Then we have a 4-hour layover, and then we have a flight from Toronto into Detroit. We have a 4-hour layover in Detroit, and then we have a flight into Louisville, finally Sunday at 6 p.m. I'm tired. I've been out of the country 230 days the last 18 months. We now have the largest team we've ever had in CCR. Quite honestly, we've got the best team we've ever had here in CCR. And I couldn't do what I do by myself without them. They're an amazing group of folks. We're going to do some amazing things coming up in the next few months and the next few years. And I'm excited. I'm excited to see where everybody ends up. Sam may be the CEO of the company one day. You never know, right? That's the great part about it is if you work hard and you put in the hours and you put in the work, the fruits of your labor come to fruition. So I hope you guys enjoy all of these. There's going to be a break, obviously, in some of this content just because we're just not going to have the ability to do it with Sam there. I will try and shoot some and get to Sam so he can get edited and those kind of things while I'm out. I want to leave you with this. Give everything you got. And whatever it is in life, don't hesitate. Don't hesitate. I know I said earlier, be intentional. Similar, right? Don't ever hesitate. Don't ever hesitate in life. If your gut tells you to do something, trust your gut. If the cards line up and you can take advantage of an opportunity that most people never dream of getting. 3 weeks ago, Sam was working a job that was just a job, right? Now he's traveling around the world and getting to impact young adults' lives and make a difference. And it wouldn't have happened if the cards didn't line up right. It wouldn't happen if he wasn't proactive and aggressive and said, hey, Shane, I want an opportunity. Speak up, never give up, and work your butt off. Work your butt off. I don't tell my story, I don't tell my past so that people feel sorry for me. I do that because if I can figure it out, if I can move 17 times the first 18 years of my life, if I can grow up in a horrible home, if I can grow up and barely graduate high school, if I cannot have a college degree and still have this amazing company that reaches so many athletes in 37 different countries around the world and impacts so many different lives and work with national governments and national governing bodies, if I can do it, every single one of you can too. And I don't care if you're 50, I don't care if you're 15. Do something that you love. Do something that you love. Do something, fight for whatever it is that lights that fire inside of you. Communicate with the people who mean the most to you and sacrifice everything you have to give something in life that you love everything you got. You owe it. If you love something in life, a person, a place, a job, a career, school, whatever you love, you owe it to that and yourself to give it everything you got. Guys, I can't tell you how blessed I am. I'm not lucky because I've worked my ass off. I've worked my ass off. I'm not lucky. There's people that probably see me as, Shane, you're lucky. Oh, you're lucky. You get to travel around the world. You're lucky. You get to deal with sports every day. This shit's hard work. I've dug in and fought my whole life. And I'm just getting started. And I can't wait to see what happens next. I hope you enjoy what happens next. All right, this journey begins today. It's 9:23 in the morning on Sunday, January 15th. Been a long weekend. I got to bed about 4:30, got back up at 8. Should be interesting. So right now I'm picking up Aaron and then going back to my house to wait for my father-in-law to get a ride to the airport to start this thing. First flight, Atlanta.